Yo, what is up, everybody? It's Peace Eye. Welcome to another video. Yeah, I know. Alright, let's see if there's a play today. Didn't see anything from the Discord, so I'm on my own. Looking at the chart, I'm seeing the divergence from the EMA 9 and the EMA 21. I think it's going to bounce off that EMA 9 based on the slight increasing volume. And in the pre-market, we were very green, and then we saw the drop at the market open and the bounce back. Now some consolidation. I think there's going to be another push. So currently I'm bullish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go see some options. I'm extremely risky, so let's go to today. Slightly out of the money. Okay, so the 632s by the end of the day would have to reach almost $1 increase in order to even break even. I'm going to buy one of these. Okay, filled at 72. All right, drop down to 69.69. Let's make sure we get that filled or better. I'm going to buy two more at this slightly reduced price. Okay, we got a little discount and it keeps on dropping. What are these full for? 68. Currently it's 67. I think I want a couple more at 67. If it ever gets there, 0.67. And then I think I'll take one at 0.68 as well, but just one. Oh, that one filled at 6.7 immediately, which means my other 6.7 filled immediately as well. All right, so I have 7 buys now. Which is almost a $500 investment. And I use the term investment very loosely because this position will get kicked out in 2.5 hours or less if I do nothing. Let's see what my cost average is with these 7. 68, not that bad. Yeah, so the break even is about $1 up. But I hope to be out of this position long before anything like that happens. A good 30% increase on this security would put me closer to $1 per share, which would be a decent profit. That'd be like $300. All right, let's take a look at the chart and see what we got going on. This 5-minute candle is about to close, and it did kind of completely go through that EMA 9, I think that was. Yeah, down to the EMA 21. Looking for a bounce off the EMA 21. Ooh, I gotta buy some more here. All the way down to 59. Okay, so 62. I think I just buy probably another 3 at this level here. It's not going to fill, of course. Let me see if I can catch some 64s, though. The 64 is filled. We're still $1 out of the money. Okay, we hit 62 again, and we got a partial fill on the 3 that we wanted to buy at that level. So now we've got 11 calls total. That's funny that that third one didn't fill. Who's buying exactly, or who's selling exactly 2 at that range? I guess someone that is on a smaller account. But that brings our cost average down to 66. Let me see if I got completely invalidated. That might have just been a fake out. Let me see. Volume. RSI is dropping, which I don't like. And then the MACD bars are red. But like I predicted, it did bounce off of one of the EMAs. It just wasn't the EMA 9. It was the EMA 21. You know what? I'm just going to call that luck. I'm going to call it like it is. Let's see if we can get back up to 632. That would be a great time to take some profits, in my opinion. Because I bought the first contract at 72. And then now they're at 68. So I'm still red on my initial contract. And since these are first in, first out, if I do sell one contract, that'll actually come out as red, which is funny. Because they don't let you do different tax lots for options contracts. Unless it's only because I've only been buying and selling options contracts in the same day. Maybe if you have contracts further out, you can do the tax lots. But I've been trading a lot of shares for different securities, and I've been loving the tax lots. It really helps you realize your cost averages and make sure that you're actually profiting if you do need to take some off the table or add more later on. Maybe I'll make a video about that sometime later. All right, up almost 3%, which is about 20 bucks. 4%, which is about 31 bucks. Some people would call that a good day. Yep, each penny it goes up, I get $11 more. Hopefully the underlying goes up like 20 more cents, so we hit 632. Have we hit that level at all today? I'll need to look at the candles. Candlestick. All right. Is there a way to make these? Okay, it's already 5-minute candles, so this is as deep as we're gonna go. Yeah, that last 5 minute. Oh, another 5-minute candle just closed. Actually, it's 12:20 my time. 75. All right, let me see where we are, because I would love to go back up to 632. It looks like it is possible we did close the candle at 11:20 at 6:32. Still green somehow. Patiently waiting. I hate the candles. I like the line. The line, very good for smooth brain. Okay, there's 83, 86, 95. Cool, I managed to catch it. I'm going to cancel this so it doesn't just screw me over later. But now all of the options contracts that I entered for this are positive, so they're green. So there's 14% green, 13%. I do think that we should increase a little bit more here. But I am going to just go ahead and try and get out of these. I'm going to at least take some off the table. I'm going to sell probably just 3 here. Probably at 0.74. There we go. Taking some profits is going to be good. It'll help me out. So now our cost average is 65, and we're up 16.92%. It did reach the 632 level that I predicted, and now we're up 20%. I think I do like that 20%. Honestly, we can probably exit the position closer to that. And I think that's at the 78-cent level or maybe the 79-cent level. I don't want to stick into this position too long because it seems like we're stuck at the 632. It could pump another 15 cents, but I don't really have time for that. Yeah, so 78 cents is actually our cutoff for that. I'm actually going to exit the rest of this position. It looks like it's already at 80 cents. I'm going to sell 8 contracts at that 0.8 and see if it can fill. It might even fill higher depending on when the order goes through. Wow. So it shot up to 83 cents on my sell. Let's see how much that executed for. It did get out at 80 cents. So unfortunately, we only got a 23% profit on that one for $120. So $120, and then what are my other sells? This one was 14, so that's 134. And then, was that it? I just had 2 sells. All right, so with those 2 sells, I managed to gain $134. And yeah, now it's just going to do what it's going to do. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Had to do that one on my own today, but it's okay. I had to get here somehow. Hopefully you guys subscribe for more and watch my old content. Bye-bye.